Hi, I'm Mike, and it's about 8:30 here on the ranch, and today I get the pleasure of dragging you along with me for an entire day in the life. I decided earlier on in the week that I was going to take Friday and make it one of those day in the life type videos, kind of showing you what I might have going on around the ranch, what I'm up to, what projects I'm working on. And when I scheduled it, I really didn't know what I was going to be doing, and because a lot of times, you don't know until you get there. Well, yesterday it kind of turned out that I was going to end up doing a couple things that maybe would be a little bit tougher to film, especially considering some of the videos we've had that just came out not too long ago. But I figured, you know what, I dedicated myself to this. I'm going to go with the flow. So today we are doing a day in the life here, and it's kind of one of those days where I've got a lot of stuff to do, but a lot of downtime as well, I guess. Right now, we're heading out, getting ready to do morning chores. Now, this morning I got up, had some coffee, visited with the kids, got them on the bus, did a little bit of customer service stuff because we just had our video come out about beef and pork, or beef back on the ranch along with the jerky that we got. So we've had a lot of orders, so I had some customer service stuff to do, people that were having trouble ordering or whatever. I usually try to help those people out. So got all that done. Now it's 8:30. It's time to get out. It's time to feed the cows, get everything set up before the next part of my day, which actually involves me leaving the ranch and heading over to Sturgis, South Dakota, once again, where we were just at, picking up beef and jerky. Back to Belfouche, South Dakota, where we're going to pick up feed, and then back home, where we got to unload that feed and get a bunch of other stuff ready to go for next week, because next week, we're going to be at World Ag Expo, which is in Tulare, California. We'll be there the 13th through the 16th, hanging out with Beckart Fencing. So we'll be off the ranch. So there's lots of stuff that has to get done this weekend to make sure that everything's going to, flow smoothly while we're gone. One of the first things that I like to do when I come out to do chores in the morning is run around and check waters. Sometimes they take the longest. They take longer to fill up. And I can also turn them on when I come over here to do other chores that I might be doing. So we're over here at the steers. They think they're getting feed. They're not getting feed yet, but we are going to fill up their water. It's about half full, so it won't take that long to fill up. But turn on our hydrant. We've got a heated hose over here. Runs in. There's a heater in the tank. Should be good to go. We're going to do the same thing with the cows, even though we're going to go feed the cows right now. They have a little bit larger tank, and it can take quite a while for that tank to fill up, sometimes even an hour or two, depending on how empty it is. So we're going to head out and check the cows' water and see how it's doing. I would say that their water tank is pretty full. Don't have to turn that one on. So, as you guys have been around a few times while we've done morning chores, I'm going to sit back and, well, I'm not going to sit back. I'm going to go do the morning chores. I'm going to give you a chance to sit back. This is one of my favorite songs to put into a video. So I'm going to throw this in here, a little bit of a montage as we go out and get our morning chores done. Remember, it's 8:35 right now. And we're going to roll out and get it done.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kind of miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from. Everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
All right, looks like we ran out of feed in the old cake feeder, which is actually okay because that's one of the reasons we're actually heading over to South Dakota. We're going to Belle Fourche to pick up more feed, and we're going to Sturgis to fix a problem with the beef. I'm gonna head over and feed the steers really quick. We've got some bag feed that I can make up the difference with, and then we're gonna head over to the shop where we're gonna meet up with Carrie and find out what we're gonna be doing in Sturgis. And here we find Carrie inside the shop, and she is packing up something. What's going? And by the way, I'm wearing a microphone, so you're gonna have to yell at me so that this little microphone picks you up, so everybody can hear you.
Cool.
So feel free
I finally get to yell at you.
You finally get to yell at me. What are you doing?
I am packing up brisket for you to take to Sturgis.
And why am I taking it to Sturgis?
Because we're gonna have them cut in half.
Because they're too big.
They're too big to ship. Let me show you. This is what we ship our meat in when anybody orders online. And
Yeah,
these won't fit.
barely, but then you wouldn't be able to fit anything else.
Right, no
Right.
dry ice, anything else.
Right.
And we assume people want their stuff frozen when it arrives.
That's a good assumption.
These ones do.
All right, well, hold on. These are the ones that are cut in half already.
These are the half briskets.
Oh, okay. So these are like 3 pounds. Those are like 6 pounds.
6 to 8.
Okay.
So,
Oh, it's so much nicer.
yep,
Okay. So that's what we're doing today. I'm taking these and dropping them off at Sturgis.
you're taking
and,
these.
And then we'll pick them up later. Is that kind of the plan?
Yep.
Cool.
They're just gonna cut them in half, re-vacuum seal them, re-weigh them, and then we'll be able to offer them online.
Awesome.
Because brisket is one of our most popular cuts.
It is. And it's
'Cause-
coming up into like smoking season and barbecue and all that kind of stuff.
Well, amazingly enough, it doesn't snow and be cold other places in the United States like it is here.
I've heard that.
So,
Cool.
that's what I'm doing. I'm packing this up for you to take to Sturgis.
Okay, so it's time to hit the road. What time is it? About 10:30. We're gonna head to Sturgis, drop off this meat for cutting and all that good stuff, and then back to Belle Fourche to grab our feed that'll hopefully get us through the next month or two. So a little bit of driving to do, but we'll be back home before we know it. I really do feel like I just made this trip, which actually I just did make this trip. But it's one of those things, you know, going and getting feed, working with a local processor, which for us local is 2 hours away. And luckily it's cold enough outside that I don't have to worry about anything thawing. A lot of questions on the last video about bringing home all the beef. You know, how do you keep it from thawing, especially in the summertime? That's going to be a question we're going to have to figure out. I kind of feel like we may have to take a look at like an enclosed trailer of some sort, possibly some sort of freezer system in it, maybe just dry ice. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. And that's one of the greatest things that I love about my day-to-day on the ranch. When we start talking about, you know, what's a day like on the ranch, which I get emails all the time. People ask me like, what's your typical day like? And the best thing about working on a ranch, that's another question I get. What's the best thing about working on a ranch? Is problem solving. It's like, I used to love the show MacGyver as a kid, Richard Dean Anderson. I actually had a chance to meet him once, really nice guy. And MacGyver, you know, if you're not familiar with the show, because, you know, it was the 80s, MacGyver was a TV show that in every episode there was multiple things that MacGyver had to figure out how to fix or how to do or how to build. And, you know, if you're locked in a cell and you only have a shoelace and a tongue depressor, how do you get out of that cell? And that kind of stuff. And he'd come up and he'd build whatever to make a key to get out. He'd build an airplane to fly off the side of a cliff or whatever it may be. And that's how I really do see myself now. I see myself as a problem solver. I see myself as a jack of all trades, somebody that can take a problem, pick it apart, figure out how to solve it. And you know what? A lot of times you may not be able to solve that in one 1 hour episode of MacGyver, because he was way better at it than I am. But there is, over time, you do figure out things, and you figure out solutions, and you figure out what's going to work. It's the best part of my day is figuring that stuff out. So when it does come time in the middle of summer to run meat all over the place, I'm sure we'll come up with a solution. And we're back, Sturgis, South Dakota. Heading over to Sturgis Meats. All right. There you go. Briskets have been dropped off. And just to let you know, here in a couple weeks, we'll be right back over here to pick up 12 pigs. And so I'll pick up the brisket when I come back over. Our next stop is Belle Fourche, South Dakota, which is another little bit of a drive. It's now 1:30. I got slowed down a little bit by lunch, but we'll run to Belle Fourche. We'll pick up our feed, and then it's on back home. So one more stop. And here we are at Dakota Mill and Grain. That was fun. Kind of made my make my head swim just a little bit, but a little bit of, what is that called? Time lapse. A little bit of time lapse. Oh, I forgot what it's called. All right, I'm gonna head inside and get our stuff for us, and we'll get it out here, we'll get it loaded up. 3 tons or 6,000 pounds of COB ready to head back to the ranch. This will actually last us probably maybe 2 months. At least I hope so. So just for kicks and grins, on the way home, I'm going to do something that I've always wanted to do. And that is a time lapse from Dakota Mill in Belfouche, South Dakota, all the way back to the door of the ranch. I figured, you know, we already had one time lapse that made me a little loopy. Let's try another one. This one might be a little longer.
Sunglasses looking so right, hitting the streets in my old man's Chevrolet, looking for a good time and then some, kick it with my friends in the hot sand. I got a song blasting by the Zach Brown band, yeah. I got a case of cold beer, ain't gonna last long here. I'll pick my friends up at the pier. They're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it fast, kicking it slow, bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad girls wanna rock and roll. Yeah, we're kicking it. Getting the buzz around 3 o'clock, tanning in the bed of my big truck, waiting on the right heat on the barbecue. Big old waves and a clear sky, life's good out here, and I wonder why anybody would ever leave this place. Yeah, the bar at the beach sells margaritas in the big shelves. Let's all go crazy, baby.
And we're back home. It's a little bit past 4 o'clock. Kids just got home from school not long ago. I missed it. But I'm going to duck inside, go see how they're doing, and then I'll come back out here in just a little bit. And we'll continue with our day in the life. Alrighty guys, we're back home. Kids are good. We are now going to unload this trailer really quick and get this stuff put away. To do that, we're going to use the skid steer, and I got to tell you, I contemplated on my way home, and I guess this is you know, kind of a day in the life type thing, but I contemplated on the way home. I was like, you know what, this stuff could sit in the trailer overnight. I don't have to worry about it. It's 4 o'clock, kids are home, you know, I can hang out with them, goof off, play Battleship, whatever. But at the same time, it needs done, so nobody else is going to do it, so it's up to us. First though, we got to get it unstrapped. I promise we're going to go do something fun after we get done with this. The day is almost over, really. I don't have enough time to start any other projects or anything. So maybe we'll jump in the gator, we'll go check cows or do something fun. As I'm sure you can tell, the first couple tons there, pretty easy to get off. The third one is going to be a trick, and I can tell you that the tool we're going to use was actually sent to us by a subscriber who saw us doing this different ways with chains and all kinds of stuff. It's called a pallet puller, and it makes life a whole lot easier on the ranch. This is a pallet puller. And all we have to do, slip it in like that, and we'll be able to pull it backwards with the Bobcat, pulling the whole pallet along with it. And right here is where this thing can stay. Skid steer, Bobcat included. We are going to use it again. Let's grab ourselves a bucket of cake. We're going to go out to the cows, check on some of our favorites. Not that we have favorites, but we do. We're going to grab some cake, go see some of our favorite cows. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the next video that we have coming up. It's coming out Monday, and it's a video like you've never seen before here on Our Wyoming Life. It's just past 5 o'clock. And I haven't been on the ranch for most of the day. Usually I get a chance sometime throughout the day to go out and visit the cows, see how everybody's doing. Haven't had a chance to do that yet, so that'll be fun to bring you guys along with me. A lot more snow over here than there was over in Sturgis. It was actually halfway decent actually over there today, so it wasn't bad to take a little trip, but I don't know. I'd rather be on the ranch. I'd rather be doing my thing and than traveling around, but that's okay. Hey, Cracker Jack. Hey, buddy. How you doing? This is Cracker Jack. He's our lead steer. You want a piece of cake? Oh yeah, look at that. As dirty and as disgusting it can be to feed the cows, I really do like doing it. It's a trust thing, I think, more between myself and some of the cows. We have a few out here, obviously, that don't want to have anything to do with cake, but we have a few that do. Cake, by the way, if you've never seen it, is a supplement feed. It's a pelletized, almost, actually it's a cottonseed press. Hi. You want some? See, she doesn't want anything to do with it. Maybe. Here we go. Oh, look at you, see? Number 6. Number 6, trying to be friendly. It's a pressed cottonseed. It's actually the part of the seed that's left after they press the oil out. Really high in protein for these guys, something that they can be lacking this time of year. So kind of nice to come out and give them a little bit of a treat here and there. Normally we'd actually come out with buckets of the stuff and just pour it out for all the cows, but I kind of wanted to see some of my favorites. Wanted to see the pet cows. We're gonna see who else we could find. Maybe Bambi or number 2 out here somewhere. Oh, there's number 2. Number 2 will climb in the gator with us for a piece of cake. Hi. There you go. Okay, let's be a little, use our manners. See, manners. Who's this guy? Oh, who are you? Well, let's share with our friends. Here, friend. And number 2, you can have another piece. This is Lincoln's cow, number 23, that's hidden back here. Here, you want one? There you go. Okay, that's enough for you guys. That's enough. Number 2 would do a somersault or a backflip if you gave her some cake. Oh, I just spilled the cake in the gator. Oh no, cake down. Well, we'll figure out what to do with that. The sun is setting, it's really, really bright. But I left my sunglasses in the skid steer, I think. Hey, there's Bambi. Bambi will know what to do with the cake that we spilled. Won't you, Bambi? Hi. Here you go. Yeah, have some. Over here is number 8. I think this is number 8 or number 10. I can't remember. Both these guys. Oh my gosh, look how big she is. Roly-poly-oly. Holy smokes, number 8. You think she's pregnant? Wow. Let's see if she'll take some cake from it. This cow, when she has her calf, she's going to be the meanest mom in the group, but she's only that way for a couple days. Right now, look how sweet she is. Now, during calving, when she has her calf and she tries to run me over, we're going to flash back to this video of how sweet she is and taking cake from our hands. Behind her here is number 14. Who doesn't want anything to do with us? Some other cows have gotten the memo. They're running over. I don't know why. I'm tired. I don't know why. I didn't do anything today but drive. Some reason I'm tired. Don't know why. Usually I drive pretty well. I didn't get tired while I was driving. Even now, see, now I'm tired. I don't know why. Maybe the cows do it to me. Who wants some cake? Do you want a piece? There you go. Hi. Who all wants some? You guys are all super friendly. Look at all you guys. Okay, that's enough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm getting mobbed. And there's more coming. All right, we're gonna stop. I'm gonna just dump this bucket of cake for these guys because apparently we're having a fit. Wow, look at all you guys. There you go. Go get it. You remember that cake we spilled? I'm gonna come over here. Hey, number 36, you want some spilled cake? Some cow, hey Bambi, come here. I was gonna say some cow is gonna find that and it's gonna make her day. Bambi, right here, right here, look. Nope, look down. There you go. Bambi found it, made her day. All right, so here we're up close personal with the cows. Monday's video, I said we're doing something brand new that we've never done before. And I'm gonna try this for Monday's video. I'm gonna see how it works. But Monday's video is going to be a point of view video, which basically means I'm gonna strap a camera to my chest and we're gonna work cows. We have to sort every single one of these cows out here. We have to pour ivermectin. We have to do whatever we gotta do to make sure that they're happy and healthy. We also have to sort the steers off and get them moved, and we're gonna get everybody weighed. So that's coming up on Monday, and I'm gonna invite you to join me basically from a whole new perspective. You're gonna be, well, you're gonna be me. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, you're gonna have to do the work. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We also have more project list videos coming on, a whole bunch more, so make sure you stick around. Be sure to subscribe, follow along as we explore the ranch life, escape the ordinary, hit that little bell button so that you get notifications as well. So thank you very much for hanging out with me again. I hope to see you on Monday when you get a chance to get to work right here on Our Wyoming Life. Is this cow not like cake or what's going on over here? What's up with you? Are you on a diet or something? You want a piece of cake? She doesn't want nothing. You be you.